What's up guys, today's video is on the best budget backpacking tent of 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price performance or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. REI Passage 2. To be honest, I recommended most of the tents on this list with intermediate to advanced backpackers in mind. Don't worry though, newbies, I haven't forgotten about you. Here's a budget 2-person beginner option I think might be right up your alley, the REI Passage 2. When I first began out backpacking, I sported the strikingly comparable REI Camp Dome 2. It changed into convenient to set up, very comfortable, and stood as much as extensive sort of horrific weather. I relied on this tent with no end in sight during my university years and used it for limitless nights of automobile tenting and backpacking. It changed into the precise safe haven I had to fall in love with backpacking and begin my unending adventure into the sector of ultralight gear. Sure, it weighs a couple more pounds than the other 2-person shelters on this list and won't pack down quite as small, but it's durable, very easy to set up, and the price is right. It's not super groundbreaking, and it definitely won't turn any heads on the trail. But who cares? If you're prepared to dabble with inside the global of backpacking, the sub-$2 100 REI Passage 2 is a terrific cost purchase and maybe all you want to get hooked. And when you're hooked, you simply may permit yourself to chew the bullet and spring for one of the greater expensive tents in this list. Pros: affordable, easy setup, durable, reliable. Cons: heavy, bulky. Number 4. River Country Products Trekker 2.2. I know, the first 3 products I recommended aren't exactly cheap value buys. That's why I slipped in the Trekker 2.2 as the best budget option on this list. I wanted to show you that not all backpacking gear has to break the bank. At 5 feet x 7 feet of indoor space, this a body hiking pole tent can paintings as a roomy solo safe haven or a comfy shelter for 2. Its considerate big mesh sidewalls will maintain insects out, offer splendid ventilation, and additionally capture any condensation that would drip down from the tent's major polyester shell. Its seams are factory sealed, and it comes with a hard and fast of 8 ultralight stakes. That is quite splendid for a safe haven this affordable. This tent will not be as lightweight, packable, or as meticulously engineered as many other products on this list, but you probably knew that already. It only has a door at one end, which isn't a huge deal but could make camping partners feel a little claustrophobic. Its polyester material will absorb some water and might sag during heavy periods of rain, which is to be expected. The goal with a budget recommendation is to put you in a tent that'll keep you dry and comfortable in the backcountry for under $100, and the Trekker 2.2 will do just that. Pros: very affordable, pretty lightweight for its living area, good ventilation, seam sealed. Cons: only one door, material will absorb some water after heavy rain. Number 3. Hyperlite Mountain Gear UltaMid 2. Perhaps you're intrigued by the incredibly lightweight Zpacks Duplex from earlier, but you're a tad wary of its tight dimensions for 2 people. Well, as luck would have it, the Hyperlite Mountain Gear UltaMid 2 exists for backpackers who share your concerns. Made entirely of stretch-proof and waterproof DCF, the UltaMid 2 is crazy packable and boasts double the floor area than the Duplex. You'll have much more headroom, too, so long as you're not trying to hang out near the edges of the tent. Its aerodynamic pyramid design drastically reduces wind drag and easily sheds rain and snow, offering dependable weather resistance in all 4 seasons. Because the UltaMid 2 is so roomy, sleeping 2 people inside won't be an issue whatsoever. Hell, throw a dog in the mix too. So why didn't we advise the UltaMid 2 mainly others? For starters, it doesn't come fashionable with malicious program netting or a floor, which price a whopping $405 to feature on and double the tent's weight. You'll want to lash hiking poles collectively to attain the right peak to set this awful boy up, so preserve that during mine as well. Other than that, it's difficult now no longer to get excited over this absolute splendor of an ultralight shelter. The UltaMid 2 is a high-end piece of gear that'll thrive for serious backpackers and through hikers who crave a lightweight, packable, and roomy 4-season refuge. If you can afford it, this tent will be your loyal companion from day one, especially if you don't require bug netting or a floor. Pros: extremely spacious, excellent weather resistance, very lightweight and packable. Cons: expensive, doesn't come with bug netting or floor, must lash trekking poles together to pitch. Number 2. Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2. If trekking pole tents like the Duplex aren't quite your style, the freestanding Big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 will make you a very happy camper. It's one of the most lightweight lightweight, comfortable, and well-designed tents of 2023, the Copper Spur is chock complete of wonderful capabilities that can't be measured in oz or inches. For example, it has integrated awnings that may be held up through hiking poles to enlarge your dwelling area and create safe haven from the solar and rain. Its mesh above head and foot garage is big and could preserve your toiletries, pungent clothes, and different backpacking necessities suspended off the ground. It packs small, holds up properly in robust wind, and ventilates properly. Like the Duplex, the Copper Spur HVUL2 is roomy for one individual and comfortable for. It's a hell of a safe haven. It's tough to find any nitpicks with the Copper Spur HVUL2, as everyone I've come across who owns this tent absolutely loves it. Some reviewers say it makes them feel a little cramped, so if its dimensions are a concern, look into the HVUL3, which offers an extra foot and a half of floor width. Though I'm quite smitten with my Duplex, if I ever were to switch to a freestanding tent, the big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 would undoubtedly be the one. It'll work perfectly for backpackers who want to keep their base weight down but who also want to enjoy a few small luxuries along the way. Pros: vestibules double as awnings, spacious internal storage, lightweight, great weather resistance. Cons: could be cramped for 2 people. Number 1. Zpacks Duplex Plus Optional Flex Kit Add-on. If you've backpacked regularly, you've likely seen a Zpacks Duplex or 2 dotting the landscape. Why? Because this cutting-edge backpacking tent is the best option on the 2022 market, and it's not a secret anymore. I've discovered from Enjoy that it doesn't get an awful lot lighter, greater compact, and weather-resistant than this. I've hunkered down in my Duplex for the duration of torrential downpours, 100 miles per hour wind gusts, dirt storms, and greater. All of the even is staying dry and snug every time. Thanks to its DCF material, the Duplex is 100% waterproof and won't ever sag or stretch out, even with inside the worst weather. It's spacious for 1 person, quite comfortable for 2, and could paintings flawlessly for an unmarried hiker and their dog. So, why am I recommending a trekking pole backpacking tent as the best option overall? Because it can transform into a freestanding tent with the optional 10.2 ounces Flex Kit add-on. This clever upgrade gives backpackers the versatility to add poles to their setup when they expect tough conditions to stake down, fear volatile weather, or just want a little extra room to stretch out inside. The Duplex is a high overall performance choice that earrings in at $649, and the Flex Kit is $125. These charges are a chunk spendy, however for the ones equipped to minimize their base weight and step up their backpacking game, the splurge will be properly really well worth the investment. If you need a nice 2-character freestanding tent at an extra approachable price, test out the big Agnes Copper Spur HVUL2 or the Nemo Dragonfly 2. Pros: extremely lightweight, reliable, fantastic weather resistance, doesn't stretch or wet out. Cons: pricey, difficult setup. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment.